What's up, everybody? I'm glad you're here hanging out. I'm Jared. This is LVME. So you got the old background back up for this one. That's because I just got done talking with the brand new BKFC World Middleweight Champion, fresh off his title victory less than 48 hours ago. Me and my co-host Paul on our other channel, SWAT MMA Podcast, just got done talking with him. Super nice guy, name's Dave Mundell. One of the best bare knuckle boxers in the world, the reigning 175-pound champion. If you're into combat sports, check that out. There'll be links at the end of this video for that. But that's not what we're here for today. Today we are doing the second song from Upchurch, directed at Bravo Gator and Savannah Dexter. This one looks like it's called By You. There'll be a link at the end of this to my first video, which I just put out yesterday. And man, I gotta say thank you all for just checking that out. Like, that video's been kind of blowing up a little bit. Like 2,000 views in the first 48 hours is good for a little channel like mine, or not, or first 24 hours. I mean, so thanks to everybody. I've been trying to get back to as many of those comments as I can, and thank you to everybody that has been filling me in on this backstory here, because I don't know all the details of what's been going on between these guys. I'm just out on the periphery, looking from the outside in, trying to get a grasp on what's going on here. So thank you to so many people in the comments that gave me a lot of the backstory and shit that was going on that I was unaware of, which just makes Upchurch's writing that much better when you understand the exact details of what he's talking about. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Let's go ahead and bring this shit up on the screen. Make sure that's there for you guys. There we go. Scoot over. Switching sides today. I'm going to mix things up a little bit. All right. From what I understand now, this track is more directed at Bravo Gator, where the first track, while directed at both of them, was a little bit Savannah Dexter heavy. Right. I really dug that song, man. Upchurch does such good shit. All right, let me get the headphones on. And we're going, if this is your first time rocking with me on this channel, please know I am going to be stopping this video. We're going to be talking about the bars, the beat. We're going to be talking about whatever is interesting that's going on. And if that bothers you because you haven't heard this song yet, then you should click the link in the description below and go to Upchurch's channel. You should watch the video there, give him the view. If you like it, you should give him a like, a comment, and a sub. Then you can bounce back over here, hang out with me. You know, we call these the Smokin Reactions for a reason. If you want to join me, that's cool. If not, it don't matter. You do you. I live in Vegas. Perfectly legal here. Lucky me. Let's see what's up here. All right. Upchurch, By You.
Oh, no. Nobody wants to throw stones no more, bro. Church. Damn, son. I thought you was the disc king. Never took a L until you tried to come impress me. Now I gotta ride a beat like it's summer. I'm thugging with my buddies, stunting on some jet skis. Respawn, jet speed, keep on letting me own everything in this lane that you're trying to leech from. One of my songs is...
I can't even hear what he's saying because I'm so impressed with the fucking cadence right there. I said this in the last video. I'm gonna say it in this video. Church is a fucking rapper. Maybe I need to hear more Bravo Gator's music. I'm not going to pretend I'm familiar with it, all right? I know a lot of fucking hip-hop. I'm a hip-hop head. I don't know everything. And I don't know shit about this dude. I listened to maybe half of his original diss song. It seems it came out a couple months ago towards Upchurch. I read some bars off of him in the video for Norman Bates. I'm not going to repeat them here because they were some of just the worst bars I've ever heard. And the guy is not a very talented rapper in that song. I can rap that good, and I don't fucking rap, you know. Whereas Upchurch, like, just listen to them. Listen to this flow. Not just anybody can do that. We're running back, and I'm sure he's dropping sick bars here too. That flow is so impressive.
Oh, no. Nobody wants to throw stones no more, bro. Church. Damn, son. I thought you was the disc king. Never took a L until you tried to come impress me. Now I gotta ride a beat like it's summer. I'm thugging with my buddies, stunting on some jet skis. Respawn, jet speed, keep on letting.
He said, "Respond, jet speed." So he said that old boy is supposed to be the disc king. Dude, his disses were terrible in that fucking one directed at Upchurch. I had them written down somewhere. I probably threw them away when I was doing this interview, getting ready for that interview with the BKFC champ. If they're not worth repeating, if you really want to, you can go to you can hear it. They're terrible bars. Like, that dude's not a good writer. Those bars that he put in that song, in my opinion, are only acceptable if you were on a street corner freestyling in a rap battle and you just came up with that shit like right off the top of your head, then those were good bars. That was your written. That was your written. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What I understand, Upchurch is cranking these fuckers out in like an hour too, which is really impressive.
Now I gotta ride a beat like it's summer. I'm thugging with my buddy stunting on.
He does know how to ride a beat. Like, oh boy, didn't Gator dude, he couldn't ride a beat to save his life on that song I heard.
Jet skis respawn, jet speed, keep on letting me own everything in this lane that you're trying to leech from. One of my songs is bigger than your lifelong catalog. You never know.
Said one of my songs is bigger than your lifelong catalog, and that is facts. That's when the disses hurt even more. Instead of just being like, you know, superficial, that shit's got a sting because it's legit. When I was looking at his numbers, they were impressive for, you know, a nobody. Like 100,000 subs is good, dude. I wish I had 100,000 subs. Shit, I'm trying to get to 10K. You know, but I'm not a music producer. I'm not making rap videos. I don't have a record label. So.
The feeling of having arena sing along. Can't be jelly that you never popped. The biggest that you ever got was hanging with Jelly and Antioch. You wanna play with me in a game that you can't control at all? Better get.
The biggest you ever got was hanging out with Jelly Roll in Antioch. Yikes, dude. That's what I mean. These things gotta fucking sting. When he's like, one of my songs bigger than your whole catalog. Your biggest moments were hanging out with fucking somebody else, being a tag along on some shit that I created.
Feeling of having arena sing along. Can't be jelly that you never popped. The biggest that you ever got.
Oh, you said you're never gonna know the feeling of having an arena sing along. Ooh.
I was hanging with Jelly and Antioch. You wanna play with me in a game that you can't control at all? Better get your headset when I break both of your analogs. What you gonna do? Make your voice deep and talk gangster shit? If you was
That's what he said. What you gonna do? Make your voice deep and talk gangster shit? That's, yeah. I said it in the last video. I'll say it in this one. My first impressions from the bit I saw of this video at church was just that. Like, he really felt like he was putting on some bullshit. Like, he was trying to be hard. Like that old E40 song. I got a mirror in my pocket and I practice looking hard. Dude, you look like you were trying to practice looking hard. You got the suit coat and the chains and the hat on backwards. But like, it's like put on backwards, like perfectly with just sculpted beard and shit. It's just, you're trying too hard, man.
when I break both of your analogs. What you gonna do? Make your voice deep and talk gangster shit? If you was gay, your sissy ass couldn't even take a lick. Probably thought
he said if he was gay, your sissy ass couldn't even take a lick.
Do make your voice deep and talk gangster shit. If you was gay, your sissy ass couldn't even take a lick. Probably fall down and scream like you broke your back and your hip on the top of a rugged mountain tip. You little bitch. How many rappers you burn? None. Give me more snare, son. You ain't matching.
How many rappers you burn? None. Give me more snares, son.
Nothing if I ever mention the flare up. But anyway.
Did you just call him a hemorrhoid? Talking about a flare up, it itches.
Top of a rugged mountain tip. You little bitch. How many rappers you burn? None. Give me more snare, son. You ain't matching nothing if I ever mention the flare up. But anyway, quit acting like a heavyweight. If you a Gator, I can pay $5 to hold your mate, bro.
Quit acting like a heavyweight. If you a Gator, I can pay $5 to hold your mate. Heavyweight, hold your mate. Lyricism. Lyricism.
Bands around your mouth, but
no, wait, I want to run that back though. Those are good bars.
Son, you ain't matching nothing if I ever mention the flare up. But anyway, quit acting like a heavyweight. If you a Gator, I can pay $5 to hold your mate. Rubber bands around your mouth, but never in your pocket. Who let the ragged?
Ooh, he said rubber bands around your mouth, but never in your pocket. Because you know, like them little baby gators, like he's got right there. That's what they hold their mouth shut with, so you can hold them in those fucking rubber bands. You're just clowning on him. You got rubber bands around your mouth and no bands in your pocket, punk. It's just so funny because like I've heard that there's Savannah, Dexter, and Bravo Gator joint videos like this in church or something, and I'm assuming that they're like full on production videos like the Bravo Gator one I watched from a couple months ago, and church has just got a little graphic and he's just murdering them, like that's how you rap. Like this is. I like it when church does this shit because look, I know if Creeksquad, you watching this, a lot of you are on the country tip. That's awesome. That's not me though. Like I approach Upchurch from the fucking hip hop tip, so I look at it through that lens. You know what I mean? And so when he does like, because this is pure rap shit right here. This is it's a diss song. There's no chorus. He's talking mad shit, intricate rhymes. He's owning the fucking subject matter, murdering the beat. Like he is flexing his rap skills right here. Flexing the hip hop fucking credentials.
What you gonna do? Make your voice deep and talk gangster shit? If you was gay, your sissy ass couldn't even take a lick. Probably fall down and scream like you broke your back and your hip on the top of a rugged mountain tip. You little bitch. How many rappers you burn? None. Give me more snare, son. You ain't matching nothing if I ever mention the flare up. But anyway, quit acting like a heavyweight. If you a Gator, I can pay $5 to hold your mate. Rubber bands around your mouth, but never in your pocket. Who let the ragged in to show up and sign 40 artists just to rob their wallet? Ain't nobody head bobbing to this Arabian scam artist. Damn, you a piece.
Damn. He basically said that it sounded on first pass like he was saying that he signed a bunch of artists, robbed them, and put out a bunch of fucking music that nobody's even head bopping to.
To hold your mate, rubber bands around your mouth, but never in your pocket. Who let the ragged in to show up and sign 40 artists just to rob their wallet? Ain't nobody head bobbing.
He says signed 40 artists just to rob your wallet. Ain't nobody head bobbing. Check something.
In your pocket. Who let the ragged in to show up and sign 40 artists just to rob their wallet? Ain't nobody head bobbing to this Arabian scam artist. Damn, you a peon to me, son. On Najee yelling we on, flashing the Rolex. You got it, your cousin's kiosk. Look at his face, that's the
He said flashing the Rolex you got at your cousin's kiosk. Oh God, that was funny. I mean, that's just comedy. That's fucking comedy.
The wallet ain't nobody head bobbing to this Arabian scam artist. Damn, you a peon to me, son. On Najee yelling we on, flashing the Rolex. You got it, your cousin's kiosk. Look at his face, that's the aroma of dirty sea salt. The only time you got reps.
He said, look at your face, that's the aroma of dirty sea salt.
Got it, your cousin's kiosk. Look at his face, that's the aroma of dirty sea salt. The only time you got reps is when you're putting your turban on. I'm taking shots at Bravo. The game is yelling Bravo.
I like that. He's pointed out he's Arabian a couple times, right? And then he said the only time you got raps is when you put your turban on. I like it. These are clever bars. This is what a good diss song, a good diss track should be. It's fucking funny. It should be a mixture of like hard-hitting shit talking and some fucking comedy. It should make you smile a little bit at some point, at least once, right? It can't just be all like, God damn. Some of that, a good one is a mixture, right? He's got a fun fucking beat here, which I like. There's like two ways you can approach fucking diss songs. There's a lot of ways, but there's two main ways, which is kind of like the more humorous, you know, with a few like oh shit thrown in there, or things like Tupac's like Hit 'Em Up is basically a diss track where you just like the whole theme is more of a like I'm gonna kill you. you know, like if I see you, I'm fucking you up. Things of that nature. I really like this. I really like this, y'all. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think of this? This is a banger too. It doesn't have the flow switches and beat change-ups that Norman Bates had. So at this moment, I'm liking that one, I guess, a little bit better if I have to weigh them against each other, but he's murdering him. It's a great beat.
Arabian scam artist. Damn, you a peon to me, son. On Najee yelling we on, flashing the Rolex. You got it, your cousin's kiosk. Look at his face, that's the aroma of dirty sea salt. The only time you got reps is when you're putting your turban on. I'm taking shots at Bravo. The game is yelling Bravo. Thanking you the bomb when you out.
I also like that he's just flat on it and I'm taking shots at Bravo. The game is yelling Bravo. Like everybody's happy I'm shooting at your punk ass.
Your turban on. I'm taking shots at Bravo. The game is yelling Bravo. Thanking you the bomb when you out cruising in your Tahoe. Suicide yourself inside a missile silo. Assalamu alaikum, this alligator can't even swim at all, bro.
Damn, he says suicide yourself inside a missile silo. Assalamu alaikum. Woo.
I'm taking shots at Bravo. The game is yelling Bravo. Thanking you to bomb when you out cruising in your Tahoe. Suicide yourself inside a missile silo. Assalamu alaikum. This alligator can't even swim at all, bro. You know you can't compare to this. Tell Savannah, get your cell phone and post a pic. Somebody edit the cellulite up off this chick.
Oh! He just throws in a dirty little dig like that. He said your girl's got to fucking Photoshop the cellulite off her shit. That's cold. It's cold.
Tell Savannah, get your cell phone and post a pic. Somebody edit the cellulite up off this chick. I could play golf on the back of a thighs, call it teeing off on a basic bitch.
Oh! Oh my God. He said I could play golf on the back of her thighs, call it teeing off on a basic bitch. Oh my God. That went from just like a dig to a burn there, son. Like, damn. Damn, you went from Photoshop and cellulite to this is dimply. I could play golf on your shit. You basic bitch. Church is cold. Oh, this is gold right here. This is a fucking spectacular diss track.
Chick, I could play golf on the back of a thighs, call it teeing off on a basic bitch. Now it's hush and make a way saying shit to me. I'm Sully in this motherfucker dumping all the monstering. And you ain't coming through the door cause Bubba got the fucking keys. A bunch of Kaepernicks, so won't you motherfuckers take a knee? You buzzing at the level of...
Called you a bunch of Kaepernicks, so take a knee. I like that one too. Busting through the door. I'll hold the key. Y'all a bunch of Kaepernicks. Take a knee. That shit's dope, man. This is great.
Cause Bubba got the fucking keys. A bunch of Kaepernicks, so won't you motherfuckers take a knee? You buzzing at the level of a motherfucking bumblebee. Pronunciate your words when you motherfuckers come to me. Buzzing at the level of a motherfucking bumblebee.
Wait, I gotta go back, sorry.
I'm Sully in this motherfucker dumping all the monstering. And you ain't coming through the door cause Bubba got the fucking keys. A bunch of Kaepernicks, so won't you motherfuckers take a knee? You buzzing at the level of a motherfucking bumblebee.
He said you busting out at the level of a motherfucking bumblebee. Like you ain't getting high, you ain't getting nowhere.
Pronunciate your words when you motherfuckers come to me.
Pronunciate your words when you motherfuckers come to me. Bumblebee, come to me. Still carrying that shit. That same rhyme scheme off of you can't bust the door because he holds the key. Cellulite.
In this rap game, everybody know that I'm a seed. You get women pregnant and you're about to go act 17. Baby, buy me, baby, then trade it, chasing down all your dreams. Probably got you pacing back and forth till like 2 or 3. Pop a couple Addy cause you terrified to go to sleep. Put numbers on your pillow so you crash thinking about my green. But then
It's basically saying you're so worried about me and how good I'm doing, you can't even sleep. You're too nervous, so you just pop some Adderalls and pace and try to figure out how you can win, but you can't. I mean, that wasn't his exact words, but that was the theme.
couple Addy cause you terrified to go to sleep. Put numbers on your pillow so you crash thinking about my green. But then again, probably not. Your bum has been a trust fund baby since you was a little tot. Yeah,
He said you've probably been a trust fund baby since you was a little tot. Yeah.
Dear suck, third eye, got low watts. Ghostwriter need a ghostwriter for a response. Wipe your whole teeth.
Then he said you're a ghostwriter who needs a ghostwriter just to respond. And like I mentioned in my other video, Norman Bates, and if you haven't watched that, I'm going to mention it here. Ghostwriting in hip-hop is different than ghostwriting in the rest of the fucking music industry. Like, to the best of my knowledge, it's no big deal if somebody ghostwrites a fucking Taylor Swift a new song. No one gives a shit. But in hip-hop, like in the community, in the hip-hop community, use a fucking ghostwriter, you're a bitch. Like, that's not even what hip-hop is about. Rap ain't about that shit. You're supposed to be... And that doesn't mean that occasionally, like, some big rapper might use some song that somebody else wrote. All right, there's going to be occasions of that, you know, like. But I mean, like using just a straight ghostwriter, like that's not how hip hop is supposed to be. It's supposed to be straight about you, from your heart, from your experiences. That's why, like, Church raps about the shit that he's going through. Upchurch isn't rapping about G shit going on in the hood. He's not talking about that Crip life. He ain't telling you what happened in the latest fucking gang war in South Central, right? Because that's not the life he's lived. He's rapping about the shit he fucking knows about. Like one of his fucking favorite songs of mine off his favorite songs of mine, it makes it sound like I have a song that he likes. One of my favorite songs of his is fucking Ratchet Millionaire, And if you listen, like that song is dope. I'm probably personally responsible for thousands and thousands of streams of that fucking song. All right, and if you listen to like what he's talking about, I mean, he's talking about riding around his fucking car, going to the kangaroo to fucking buy some shit, picking up the girl. It's just, it's what he does. He's rapping about his life. That's why it's real. That's why it's authentic. So he can't be using a fucking ghostwriter is my point. So him saying that Gator's a ghostwriter who needs a ghostwriter is just like a double fucking diss in the hip hop community.
Eddie, cause you terrified to go to sleep, put numbers on your pillow, so you crash thinking about my green. But then again, probably not. Your bum has been a trust fund, baby, since you was a little tot. Your ideas suck, third eye got low watts, ghostwriter.
Your ideas suck, third eye got low watts. That must be. I was looking on Bravo Gator's Instagram, and I seem to remember something about something third eye. That must be some company of his. Let me know if y'all know what it is.
Fun, baby, since you was a little tot. Your ideas suck, third eye got low watts. Ghostwriter need a ghostwriter for a response. Wipe your whole team down like a pair of Nike shocks. Calhoun done proved you ain't coming out the box. Stay making.
You said Calhoun done proved you ain't coming out the box. Well, him and Adam Calhoun had some like legit beef because Adam will fight you. Like if you got beef, y'all can scrap. Adam's cool like that. It's interesting. I'd love to know more about that too, if anybody knows.
Team down like a pair of Nike shocks. Calhoun done proved you ain't coming out the box. Stay making TikToks while you're sliding in your socks. Fuck around, get used like a janitory mop. I'll stay running hip hop like I'm.
He said, keep fucking around on TikTok, sliding in your socks. Get used like a janitor's mop. While Upchurch is busy running hip hop.
In your socks, fuck around, get used like a janitory mop. I'll stay running hip hop like I'm booking from the cops and watching all you motherfuckers pretend that you're smart. He uses literally like a fucking cheerleader.
And then Savannah walking around like, literally, I can rhyme bitches with bitches with bitches. Fucking dummy.
Dude, that was another great one. Like that was sick. I mean, if I gotta pick a favorite between this and Norman Bates, I'm gonna pick Norman Bates just because, like, I'm a hip hop fan first, and that song had a lot, including a incredibly fucking dope ass Eminem beat, from Rap God, which to me was just another diss right at these two. Like he's like, I'm the fucking rap god. Look, I'll rap on his beat. And anyways, I really like that though. That shit was fucking dope. Like the lyrics. Upchurch is a gold mine of lyricism. He said in a bar on People's Champ album, it was basically like, imagine what I could do to you, meaning in like a song, in like a diss track, if I fucking took a couple Adderall and really fucking some fucking effort in. Could you imagine? And from what I understand, he's banging these out real quick. Which again, I said it before, but you compare that to Savannah and Bravo, who by all appearances look like they're really putting a lot of effort in here. I mean, you just go with the fact that they're putting out majorly. I mean, their videos are shot well. I mean, like that video he put out, it wasn't like ghetto. It wasn't like looking like some shit I did, with a fucking GoPro in my front yard or something like that. It was a nicely produced video. And you're just getting murdered by a dude in the studio with a fucking little cartoon shit up there. Well, anyways, I loved that shit. I'm gonna try to dive into some of the responses here by Gator and Savannah, although I don't think there's gonna be any responses, honestly. I only listened to that one song. I understand that they released a song about a month ago, Dissin' Church. I don't know, I just don't like those two, man. Usually I'm open to hearing both sides of a rap battle, but usually the other side can at least rap a little bit. Well, Savannah's not bad from what I remember. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. There's some links appearing on the screen for that Norman Bates video. There's a link appearing somewhere around now for that interview I mentioned at the beginning of the video today, and some other shit as well. If you like the channel, consider giving me a thumbs up and a sub. It would really help me out. Check out my other shit too. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Peace.